Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Huddle with me, Life Coach FranETN. This week we're talking about motivation. So yesterday we talked about what motivation was and positive versus negative motivation, and today we're talking about finding your deeper why. So this is the thing or the things that fuel you and direct everything. So it's like your deep motivation, right? And the way I find my deeper why and the way I work with my clients to find their deeper why is through these four methods or these four questions, right? So, one, know your priorities. So, what in your life matters to you, and you need to know the order of importance, right? So, those can be all kinds of things. There's God, family, work, all kinds of things. So for me, in order of importance, it's myself, my husband, my family, and then my work. So in order of importance, I definitely believe that I come first. If I'm not taking care of myself, I cannot take care of other people. So that whole FAA guideline, if I can't put on my own oxygen mask, I cannot help others. My husband, he is the person I have chosen to do life with, and he is where everything else in my family stems, and so on and so forth, right? So what parts of your life, what are your priorities in life in order from most important to not least important, but what are your top, 4 or 5 priorities? So number 2, know your values. So these are broad concepts that you have to define for yourself because that's really where a lot of the work comes in, but broad concepts that define and represent what you want your life to reflect. So my values in life are growth, authenticity, success, and relationships. And under all of those are, not under, but I've defined those in very specific ways, and those are the broader concepts that those fit under, right? So, values. Number 3, know your ideals. So, what are you aspiring to be? What kind of person? Who are you aspiring to be? So, what do you want to think of yourself as? Your family to think of you as? How do you want to show up at work? For me, my 3 words for my ideals are passion, power, and freedom. And finally, know how you want to be remembered. What would someone in your community, what would your partner, what would your children, what would your family say about you at your funeral? A phrase I always used to say when I think about this exercise is that I wanted to show up as unapologetically myself. So I wanted to live a life and I wanted everyone to know that I did things the way I felt like I should. So I had to figure out what that looked like, right? So those 4 things: know your priorities, know your values, know your ideals, and know how you want to be remembered. Knowing these things and revisiting them creates what I call unshakable motivation. All of the things in your life should fall under the umbrella of all of these things. If it doesn't contribute to the 4 things, those 4 things in your life, what are you doing it for? This is your ultimate compass, your true north. So, making the decision to live a life that reflects your values is a decision that you don't just make once. You make it over and over and over again. And sometimes the first decision feels like the big one. Like for me, when I think of when I became an entrepreneur and I was working with a coach and I was going to quit in a year and ended up quitting within 3 months, selling my house, just changing my life, flipping it upside down to go after the dream and the purpose that I found. And honestly, if I would have known at that time all of the hurdles I was going to go over or obstacles I was going to run into, I don't know if I would have done it. I was just talking to a fellow entrepreneur, right? I don't think that if I knew how hard it was going to be, that I was going to do it, that I would have done it, right? But even though the decision to stay and keep working gets harder and harder, I become more and more steadfast because it fits in every single day of my life. It feels like I'm having lunch with my favorite person at my favorite place, eating my favorite thing, in my favorite outfit, with my favorite hairstyle. That is what it feels like to live according to your values every single day. So, have you done the thing? Have you made the leap, left your job, started your business, put that goal out into the universe, found that perfect person, and now you're worried about sustaining that choice? I can help you get clarity, consistency, and keep you moving forward. So tell me this. What would it look like if you had accountability and showed up for your goals and as the person you want to be every single day from now until January 2021? I know your life would transform. Your life would transform if you committed to yourself and you worked with me to figure out exactly where you want to go to gain precise clarity, address all the obstacles in your way to expand your mindset, and I'll champion you. This is the most important thing, to show up every single day and take consistent action. So clarity, mindset, action every day. That's what I'm offering with my 6-month one-on-one coaching program starting in July. I work with a limited number of people so I can laser focus on you and make sure that you are reaching the goals that we set out, right? So the July program is 25% off, and I'm offering a free month because times are crazy and I believe in growing, that the harder we fall, the higher we can rise. So it's an incredible value and a huge saving, but strength in adversity, the strongest steel is forged to the fires of hell, and boy, have we been through and are going through some hell, right? So if that's you and you want to take consistent action towards your goal, grab your free discovery call in the link below. I can't wait to hear about your bold, audacious dreams. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Huddle with me, Life Coach FranETN, where we believe in becoming better every single day so we can have it all at home and at work. So every week I pick a theme, and every day we discuss a topic in that theme. This week is motivation. I'll see you here bright and early tomorrow. If you enjoyed this, please share. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to discuss. And don't forget to give yourself a wonderful day.